What's going on, squad? So I wanted to give us a quick update because this awesome little issue of mine is not exclusive to just me. It is the #1 injury that most adults, male or female, suffer. It is a lower back injury, and it's gotten in the way of the last, I believe, 4 different video topics that I wanted to cover today. If you notice, it's supposed to be 3 videos a week. Okay, so I was like, you know what? I'm tired of this. I'm tired of having this get in the way. And while this is not going to be an immediate fix, I am finally programming myself, let's just say, the way I always should have with my lower back. And that's doing RDLs. Okay, so we're gonna get started. I'm actually pretty excited for this. I don't know if my back is gonna be excited right off the bat, but there are no 6-second contractions at all. In fact, I didn't even do a max lift because my lower back is probably not gonna let me at this point. It has been about 3 weeks since I've been able to do the Bruce Lee 1x6. So that video got completely wrecked. I'm going to redo it. My lower back just was like, screw you. So, screw you, we're gonna get back into it, all right? So this is how we get back into this, is how we're gonna fix our back. All right, so I set the load, here, let me walk us through it. So I set the load to 200. So if you want to check, just hit the up arrow. So it's 200. It's gonna blink twice. Very good, very good. Cool. All right, and then if you want to check the time, you just hold time. You see it says 30 seconds there. So I'm going to do 3 contractions at, I'm gonna try and hold the 200 pounds. So I want to hear that beat. All right, this is it. This is all I'm gonna do. 3 sets of 30-second contractions at around 200 pounds of force. This shouldn't break me as I'm at chain link 10. Let's see what happens. I think that this is going to be one of the best things that we can do for our back, because whenever I do RDLs light at like 135 to 225 in the weight room, or I do weighted hyperextensions with a yielding isometric hold, my back feels incredible. I don't know how to explain it. Whenever I try and stretch it, you know, stretching the thing that we think would help, it destroys me. So without further ado, let's just do it. Let's just go into it. All right, guys, here we go. I actually had to make a change and go down to chain link 7. Chain link 10 was too high. Notice, this is it. This is the bend. It's not much of a bend, and honestly, that's probably all my lower back is gonna let me do today. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna try and hear that beat. Oh my God, okay. So I feel it. I feel it in my lower back right now. Woo! Okay. So right now what I'm doing is I'm utilizing iso tension in my glutes. I don't want to look down because I might lose the contraction. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Wow. Okay, I feel it. Max was 252 and the average was 150. Guys, right now I don't care what it is. I just need to fix it. As with most hypertrophy lifts, I give myself a minute break. Wow, that was quite a contraction. I immediately felt it. That actually felt like a hyperextension. I have never done, believe it or not, 2 years. Like next month is 2 years on the channel. I've never done a 30-second RDL before, ever, never. But I just wanted to make sure that today I didn't like do the whole max contraction, because I just know that whatever that max contraction would have been, my lower back wouldn't have let me do one at full power anyway. So I just picked the default 200 that comes with the Dragon Door Isochain. I just figured I'd do that. It was a little uncomfortable, and not the good way, in the bad way. But it's weird. Whenever I do hyperextensions in the weight room, it feels that way too. And then when I leave, I feel like a new man. Doing it hurts in the bad and good way. It's hard to explain. If you have lower back issues, you probably know what I'm talking about. But whenever I finish, it feels amazing. So hoping for that here. This is about it. Remember, I'm transparent. This is about as real as we're gonna get. All right, so we're good to go. I need new carabiners. Look at how bad this is. I've just been too lazy to go to Home Depot and get them, or use my own Amazon. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. You have to tighten your glutes, because if you don't, too much pressure goes to your lower back. If you have lower back issues, you probably know what I'm talking about. It's still beeping. I have no idea what it is. I'm not looking down. Oh my God. Okay, I'm okay. All right, we're good. Max is 309. I didn't even think it was that high. Average 193, so it went up. So what more than likely happened there is, remember how in one of our videos we talked about having a dynamic warm-up, so getting active and doing like little arm circles and whatever in that video. In fact, if you haven't seen the video on dynamic warm-up before Isochain work, here's the link right here. It's important to check that out, especially if you're new to this type of training. But anyway, you use that to warm up what's called your shell tissue. So our muscles are capable of higher contraction. This rings true for the weight room too. Doesn't matter what style. We're capable of more once the body is like nice and warm up. We can exert more force. It makes sense. It's like you don't want to like stretch a cold rubber band that's just been in the freezer, right? You're just gonna break the rubber band. But if we have it out in room temperature for a little bit, let it thaw out, and then we pull the rubber band back, it's gonna shoot off and it's not gonna break. Does that make sense? Anyway, this is how we fix it. I feel better than when I started, but not like I feel when I finish a round of 3 sets of hyperextensions with the yielding isometric hold. But I do feel a little bit better. Let's just see how the last one is. Probably been a minute of me running my mouth. And remember, I am tightening up my glutes. I am squeezing my ass cheeks, all right, for this one. I am not having it go to my lower back. I do that when I do RDLs too. When I do it in a weight room, I always squeeze my glutes. All right, 3, 2, 1. Ow. Probably looks like I'm standing straight up, right? No. God, longest 30 seconds of my freaking life. Max, 328 pounds. Average, what I actually care about, 220 pounds. Yeah, did you see that? So, I'm gonna turn the unit off. These hypertrophy lifts are no freaking joke. If you ever done this, I'd rather lift like dumbbells at a medium weight and just go to failure, yo, rather than do this. So it is just a different type of animal, man. I definitely feel better. I feel better than when I walked out of here about 10 minutes ago to get started. I was actually like, I ain't gonna hold you, I was kind of like a little nervous because my back has been doing well. Like I said, it's been 3 weeks. What caused the issue, by the way, is I slept wrong. So, you know, I'm coming off the surgery from June. I was sleeping on my stomach. I'm not supposed to do that, but I'm more comfortable that way. So my legs were like over top of each other, like kind of like this. So I went to turn, you know, in the middle of the night. I don't know, it's like 3 a.m. I'm not really paying attention. And I just feel, and I'm like, oh, great. All right, so I couldn't get comfortable that night. This is 3 weeks ago, so what, August something? And then the next day, check how smart this is. The next day, I go and do barbell Smith machine barbell lunges. So the weight is placed on top of my shoulders, and so there's spinal load going down, right? So I'm thinking, all right, let's just do Smith machine lunges, not barbell lunges, right? I'm trying to get my leg size back because they went to absolute ass. All right, so I try and do that, and it didn't matter because there was still spinal compression going down, which is, I'm telling you, just me and that just doesn't mix. But anyway, also my glutes weren't that strong either, so I was having extra pressure put down on there. Anyway, that's how it happened. So I had to cut my Bruce Lee. I did the Bruce Lee workout for 30 days on the Isochain. Here's what happened video. I'm gonna have to now redo that and wait probably about another week and a half before I can restart those numbers. But I will give you guys the numbers that I got up until the time that I had to stop. I think that we at least deserve to see that because they were going up and I was really excited until I screwed my own self up. But anyway, enough rambling. 3 sets of 30 seconds. I definitely feel better. Try it out for yourself. I don't recommend putting it at 200. Put it at a higher chain link if you have lower back problems, and ease into it. Please ease into it, all right? Don't mess up your back. Do not do a 6-second contraction if you're trying to rehab your back. All right, guys, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to drop a like, go ahead and comment. If you're not yet part of the squad, hit that subscribe button, come join the squad with us. We'll see you next video. Peace.